Good morning. Wow, it has been like 2 years since I have made a video. Maybe a year and a half. I don't know. It's been a long time since I made a YouTube video. And I don't know if I can flip my camera around easy with the button, so I just flip it around manually. Anyway, so I just joined a couple Towable Backhoe groups, and it reminded me something that I wanted to see a video when I bought this machine. This is a Janson MB300. I bought this in the summer of 2001. It is currently the end of February 2005. So what is that, 3.5 years, 3 years? I don't know. I don't feel like doing math right now, but you can do the math. A few years. A review on this machine. So I have some parts taken off of it. Sorry for the noise. This is in a dirty barn. We have a little farm. Things are dusty. We got quail and some pigs and a sheep and all that fun stuff. You're not here to hear about that, but that's the noises you hear is quail. Anyway, so this machine, likes and dislikes from over 3 years of owning it. I absolutely love this machine. I don't totally regret buying it. It is not as convenient as a mini excavator. When I bought this, the excavators I was looking at was 15 to 20 grand. I'm a plumber, but I'm not a big company. I'm just a one-man show. So I wanted something to dig up like outside hydrants and things like that because I am now 41 and I've been a 10-year plumber and my back is feeling it. So shovels, I try to, I touch them a lot, but I'd rather not if I got to dig a lot. So this thing digs like no other. It's a powerhouse. I love it. I just took the hitch off of it because I do not tow this machine anymore. I didn't have a problem towing it. It's sketchy. Look at these little bitty tires. I mean, there's my boot. You know what I'm saying? I actually bought a pop-up camper frame and took the whole top off of it, put a 3/4 plywood bottom on it, and this barely fits on it. I might show you that in another video, who knows. But it is what I tow this on. It's sketchy as hell, but it works. So I took that off the other day because I don't tow it anymore. I have not changed the carburetor on this motor. This is the original 10.5 horse 306 cc motor. The carburetor on it, so if I run it at full throttle, a lot of times it's kind of like brr, 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 but it still digs just fine. So, and that's at full throttle. So, I need to change the carburetor on it. I'm sure it's had it. I broke the choke, so the choke is right there. There's normally a handle back here that you push back and forth. I hooked this up to my ATV, not my four-wheeler, UTV, and the rack on the back, it sits so close in turning it, I actually hit that choke and broke it, and I think I bent something a little bit in here. Anyway, it still works because I just use my fingers and move this little lever here back and forth for the choke. Let's see. I got my paper here. I am very sorry. I try not to make this video 2 years long. So I just replaced these bushing. I didn't replace the bushing, sorry. I replaced these bolts that hold down the motor with grade 8 bolts. These wobbled so much I could not tighten them up anymore, and it actually wallered out some of the threads on the old bolts, so I changed them to grade 8. I should have changed these bushings, but I kind of swapped the front to the back because these, I don't know, it kind of evened them out, the wearingness. Anyway, it works fine. I do need new bushings in the future. This wire right here goes to what was the emergency kill switch. I can't say I recommend taking that off, but I hit it a lot. And when I first got this, I was one time I was digging in the dark. I had a flashlight here that kept killing it, and it took me hours to figure out what was going on, and I forgot there was a kill switch here. But I took it off and then hooked that little switch, so that's gone. Right here is normally the hydraulic oil filter. Normally goes right here. And then there's a line that goes up to here, which is this line that I took off. This is a new filter. I've never changed it. It actually had no numbers, no nothing on it. I had to take the filter into Napa, and I had to beat the crap out of it and stick a screwdriver in it to get it off. Loosened all the other fittings in the process. Napa found me a replacement filter, hydraulic oil filter. So I have to put that on, but I'm actually going to reconfigure it because it normally goes right here and my foot hits it a lot. I'm going to move it to the back. And in that process, I loosened the threads on a lot of things, which I've got to take them off and repipe them anyway. I'm a plumber, so that's not hard for me. So that's going to get changed. I just haven't done it. I only have experience. I mainly have this bucket, which is I think the 24-inch bucket or something like that. I love this one. My little one sitting right there, that works great for water lines or something small. But I love this bucket. Okay, let me hurry up here. This video takes forever. This is dusty because this barn is dusty. I broke this weld. This whole front end was just flopping. Sorry, I'm trying to do a reenactment with my arm. I can't hardly do it. This machine will break itself apart. I was digging, I don't know, something, tree roots or something, and it just snapped that weld off. I had a buddy piece some things together and got it re-welded. It broke one other time, and we re-welded it again, and it's been fine since. So these things will break themselves apart, and I had nothing hooked up to the back. There was nothing holding the back down. It's just the way I did it, just straight up snapped that, and I almost couldn't move it or change the wheels around or do nothing. So that was a problem, but I can't blame Janson for that. One thing I can blame Janson for is when I got this machine, a couple of these, like these big cotter pins that hold things together. I don't remember which ones it was, but a couple of them were wrong. Things didn't fit together right. It was a pain in the butt getting the right pins from them. I just wanted like one or two of them, and I ended up having to pay for them. Like, they were horrible at communication. I am not happy with their communication. Maybe it's better now. That was over 3 years ago. But as far as Janson's communication, I was not happy at all and had to pay for these parts. But you know what? I would do it again because I've used this machine a lot. Cylinders. This is not an original cylinder. You can see they're all dirty. I have a clean one laying right here. Sorry if I make you sick. I'm trying to hurry. This is one I actually got rebuilt at a machine shop. Cost me like $800. I should have just told them to stick it up their butt because these are like 200 and something new or something like that. But that was a mistake I'll never make again. County line cylinder from Tractor Supply actually fits this and works quite well. This one is blown out. I have used the crap out of it, and I'm pretty hard on this machine. So don't look at this because it's blown out as saying, you can't do that. I was told I shouldn't do that because it's not the same as the other cylinders, but it is damn close. And I've had no problems. Like I said, I abuse this machine a little bit, use it roughly, so I blew that one out. But this has been on here for, probably a year and a half or something like that, and I dig a decent amount with this machine. Other complaints. Sorry, I am trying to hurry. This control lever, I love the control levers. I went with this machine because it's a two-handle. The Harbor Freight one, like all of you are doing or did, I looked at Harbor Freight. That's the ones that catches everybody's eyes because everybody knows Harbor Freight. I did not want four levers. I do not like that. I want two levers. Love these. There is a pin down here. This becomes loose sometimes, and you have to do some adjustments. It's really easy. You got to take the control handle off, and you adjust something in there. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, but simple fix. That comes loose a little bit. Has happened to me twice in like 3.5 years, so not a big deal. Broken cylinder. I don't remember if it was one of the. I think this is a second County Line Tractor Supply hydraulic boom or hydraulic thing I had on here. I believe the first one was what I bent. I actually bent one of these, just straight up, bent that sucker. It might have been on the front. It might have been this one. I don't remember, but I bent it. It happens. Like I said, this thing will destroy itself if you let it. It is pretty strong. Other than that, there's a cylinder that goes down here and all that. Other than that, I absolutely love this machine. Now the Chinese excavators have gotten cheaper. Whether they're good, whether they're not, of course the crawling around with this sucks. It is what it is. I don't even know. Oh, my things that normally go, oh no, they're on there. They're on there. I would like to put some kind of tires on here. My main problem with this right now, is when I'm walking it, if I let it down fast and it jerks, it dies. I do not know what that is. I believe it's done it even before I took the safety off. I don't know if it's shaking the gas or what it is, but sometimes it's like it has its days where it does it worse than others. But it gets very annoying when I have to get off and restart it. I cannot figure out what that is. I need to investigate more into that. But just when you jerk it, boom. Like let it down when you're walking it, it'll just die. Just die. It'll fire right back up, but it's the most annoying thing in the world. Maybe not in the world, but anyway. So I don't see any long reviews on here for people that have had these for over 3 years. It's usually 1 year reviews. I decided to do this video because I see people asking questions about towable backhoes. Now they have a 360. This one does not spin around 360. It does, I don't know, it goes quite a bit to the sides. I would like to see what their 360s do, but before I bought that, I would probably try out their little Mini X they got, because I'm satisfied with this, just didn't love the customer service. So if you're thinking about getting one, I say go for it. I'd do it again. MB300. Not too shabby. Any questions? Go ahead and ask. I don't check my YouTube much, but I'm going to post this in these couple groups I just joined, so maybe I'll catch the questions on there. You guys have a good one.